What's going on, guys? FadeitLuie here, bringing guys a brand new video. We're gonna be doing a high fade on my guys, so stay tuned. We're starting off by making sure everything's nice and even on top with our 5 guard all the way open. Now that we're done debulking the top, we can move on to our Goat FX and create our first guideline. My Goat FX are the only trimmers I use to bald out. Don't be afraid to use your opposite hand to either move the ear out of the way or stretch the skin to help you bald out. Now that we're done balding them out with our Goat FX, we can then move on to our no guard all the way open and create our second guideline. You usually want to make this guideline around 1 inch thick so you can spread the blend. Now that we're done setting in our second guideline, we can then slightly close the lever midway and all the way close and attack that initial guideline. I hope you guys are enjoying the video. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It's greatly appreciated. Also, if you guys want to show some extra support, go ahead and leave a follow down below on Instagram. Now that we're done blending out our initial guideline, we can then move on to our 1 guard all the way open and create our third guideline. Remember, we're going to use this same guard and its same lever to soften up this line and get ready for the half guard. Now that we're done softening up the line with the 1 guard, we can move on to our half guard and erase the line completely. Since we're done with our lower guards, we can move on to our 2 guard all the way open and create our 4th guideline. We're going to use this same guard to soften up this line and get ready for the 1.5 guard. Since we're done using the 2 guard to soften up our line, we're going to move on to our 1.5 guard and erase the line completely. Remember to use your corners and the lever. Moving on to our 3 guard all the way open, we're going to go above the 2 guard all the way open that we used. Also, this is going to help us blend into the top bulk on top. switching back to my 1.5 guard just to detail between the guidelines. Sometimes after using your 1.5 guard, there's still a fade line, so switching over to your 1 guard all the way open would definitely help. Now we're going to move on to our clipper over comb method, and this is just to make sure that the fade could flow better. Here I'm using my 4 guard all the way open, and this is just so we can connect it to the top bulk. Now that we're done detailing the sides, we can move on to the back and use our no guard all the way open. Near the occipital bone, we want to make sure we detail as much as possible just to make sure that the fade is nice and even. Don't be afraid to stretch the skin with your opposite hand to give you more space to blend. Now that we're done erasing our initial guideline, we can move on to our 1 guard all the way open and create our 3rd guideline. Remember, we're going to use this same guard and its lever to soften up this line and get ready for the half guard. As you guys can see here, I'm switching over to my half guard, and it's going to help us erase this line completely. Now using my 2 guard all the way open, we're going to create our 4th guideline, and we're also using our comb to feed the hair into the clipper. As you guys can see, now we're switching over to our 1.5 guard, and this is going to help us soften up this line and most likely remove it. Now I'm using a 3 guard all the way open, and this is going to help us connect to the 5 guard on top. Remember to use your comb to feed the hair into the clipper when needed. Moving on to the front line, I'm going to start off at the middle and work my way to the sides, and I'm going to make sure I go slow enough that the hair feeds into the teeth of the trimmer. Always remember, you want to keep the vertical bars as natural as possible. The clients really pay attention to this. I hope you guys are enjoying the video. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. You greatly appreciate it. Also, if you guys want to show some extra support, go ahead and leave a follow down below on the Instagram. Now that we're done lining them up, we can move on to our Turkish razor and Derby premium blades and make them as crispy as possible. When you're using your razor, you always want to keep it at a 45-degree angle and stretch the skin as much as possible with your opposite hand. This lowers the likelihood of you cutting someone.